Hello. Hello.
Good morning, my dear students. Today we are continuing part 2, the fall of Troy. At the last, Troy was taken not by force but by tree. It was the cunning Odysseus who thought of a plan to obtain the victory. Let us build a great wooden horse, he said, big enough to hold men inside it, and let some of our best fighters hide in the horse. And then let us burn our tents and pretend to sail away in our ships. But instead of sailing away, we will return in the night, and when the Trojans are asleep, we will attack the city and burn and kill. So Odysseus made a thought of plan to pretend to sail away in the ship. But with what doing? He said, let us build a great wooden horse, and it will be big enough to hold men inside it, and let some of our best fighters hide in the horse. So what did he say? He decided to build a great wooden horse, and let the fighters, let the warriors get inside the the wooden horse, and to pretend to sail away in our ships. But instead of sailing away, we will return in the night, and when the Trojans are asleep, we will attack the city and burn and kill. Just we will pretend to sail away in our ships, but what will you, instead of sailing away, we will return back in the night, and when the Trojans will be in the sleep, and then we will attack the city and burn and kill. Who decided? The Odysseus. He made a thought of plan. That is means the trick. And that's why he had taken the Troy not by force but by a trick. The Greek leaders decided to follow the advice of the wise Odysseus. So a great horse of wood was made by a skillful engineer. So according to the Odysseus, they had made the wooden horse, and all the Greek leaders followed the advice of the wise Odysseus, and according to their advice, they have made the horse of wood. It was made by a skillful engineer, and the greatest heroes, Menelaus, Odysseus himself, and the others entered it, and the last man to go in being the architect himself, who knew the secret of opening and shutting the entrance. Actually, they had made the wooden horse, and they get into the wooden horse, and the greatest heroes, greatest warriors, Menelaus and Odysseus himself and others entered in the wooden horse, and the last man was the architect himself, because he knew the secret of opening and shutting the entrance. And the last man who was entered in the wooden horse, that was the engineer, that was the skillful man who made the wooden horse, because he knew that the secret how to open the the lid of the wooden horse to come out. That evening the Greeks burned their tents and sailed away in their ships, but they did not go very far. And according to their plan, the Greeks burned their tents. They pretend to they burn the tents, and they sail away in their ships. They went back by their ships, but they did not go very far. Only one man was left behind to pursue the Trojans, to drag the horse into their city. Actually, they did not go far away. Just they half of the way they stayed there, and only one man was left behind to pursue the Trojans. To drag the horse into their city. That was the means wooden horse into their city. That was the only last man who pursued the Trojans. Next day the Trojans woke up expecting to go out and fight as they had done for the past 10 years. What delight and surprise they felt at the sight they saw on the seashore outside the walls. It seemed that the long siege was over at last. The tents had been burnt. The shore was deserted. The Greek ships had all gone. So next day, As usual, the next day the Trojans wake up, and what they expected to go out and fight as they had done for the past 10 years, because it was continued, it was carried on 10 years, that was means the fight. And as usual, they woke up early in the morning and they ready for the fight. But what happened? They delight and surprise, because they felt that sight they saw on the seashore outside the walls. It seemed that the long siege was over at last. What was the siege by the Greeks? No, so that the siege of the siege was over at last, and they saw the tents had been burnt, and the shore was deserted. The seashore was deserted. Nothing was there. Nothing remained there, and for it was the Greek ships had all gone, and no one was there. And they delighted. They became the happy. Who? The Trojans. It's peace at last. It's a peace of at last. They cried and opened wide their gates and came out in large numbers on the plain, glad to be free again to go where they pleased. Trojans became happy. They come out of their tents and their gates, wide gates, and the number of Trojans, became glad, because to be free again to go where they pleased. Then they saw on the sands the huge wooden horse. They gathered around it and astonishment, for it was indeed a wonderful piece of work. Actually, the Trojans, became happy. They were glad, and because they had seen nothing was there. The burnt had been, the tents had been burnt, and the sea, no one was there, and all was becoming like a desert. And what happened? So they said, it's a peace at last. They cried. They shouted, oh, it is a peace. And opened wide their gates and came out in the large numbers on the plain, glad to be free again to go where they pleased. Then they saw on the sands the huge wooden horse. Actually, nothing was there except wooden horse, and it was a beautiful wooden horse. And they gathered around the wooden horse, and it was astonishment. It was wonderful. It was, they surprised to see the wooden horse, because it was indeed a wonderful piece of work. It was a wonderful piece of work, because that horse was made of wood, and it was a very skillful. As they were wondering how the horse had been built and why it had been left behind, they found the Greek with his hands tied together, laying under it. And when the Trojans dragged him out, the man pretended to be very frightened of them. When he was commanded to tell them why the Greeks had gone and why they had left this horse behind, he pretended to tremble very much and refused to speak. When at last they threatened to kill him. Actually, it was the last man. He was the last man who brought the wooden horse in the Trojans area. And actually, when they gathered around the wooden horse, and they asked the man, why did it he stayed here? Why Trojans? Then when the Trojans dragged him out, the man pretended to be very frightened of them. And when he was commanded to tell them why the Greeks had gone and why they had left his horse behind, the Trojans were asking the man why the Greeks had left this horse behind, and why the Greeks had gone. They were asking the questions to the last man who brought that wooden horse in the area of the Trojans. And the man who was lost, he pretended to tremble, he was fumbled and very much, and refused to speak. When at last they threatened to kill him, he spoke and told them this false tale. Actually they threatened, the Trojans were threatened to that last man, and they said, if you don't answer, we will kill you. Then he spoke and told them this false story. false tale. The Greeks are tired of the long war and have sailed away in their ships because he told the false story, false tale to the Trojans. And what did he say? The Greeks are tired of the long war because that the war was lost long for 10 years and they had sailed away in their ships. He said, but they are afraid of the long voyage home too, and so they have made this horse and left it as an offering to the god of the sea. Actually, they have made the wooden horse to offer for an offering to the god of the sea. And they wanted also to kill me and offer me as a sacrifice to the sea god, but I escaped and hid from them. That man who was lost man, and he said the false story to the Trojans, and he said, they have made this horse and left it as an offering to the god of the sea, and they wanted also to kill me and offer me as a sacrifice to the sea god, but I escaped and hid from them. Actually, they wanted to kill me, and and they offer me as a sacrifice to the sea god, but I escaped and I ran away from them and I hid somewhere. But why did the Greeks make such a huge horse? Some of the Trojans asked her. Some of the Trojans were asking because they were surprised to see the wooden horse, and they said, why did the Greeks make such a huge horse? Some of the Trojans asked, and the cunning Greek made this reply, if they had made a smaller offering, you might have taken it into your city, and then the luck would have gone to the Trojans and not to the Greeks, and that is why they made too big to go inside your gates. Why did they make such a huge wooden horse? Because if they had made a smaller offering, you might have taken it into your city, and then the luck would have gone to Trojans, because they were offering this the wooden horse to the sea god. And if they had made a small horse, so you might have taken it into your city, and then the luck would have gone to the Trojans and not to the Greeks. That is why they made it too big to go inside your gates. Too big to inside your gates, because they made as big as an elephant, like a big animal, and so they could not manage to bring into the gate. Who said? That last man. The Trojans were delighted to hear this. The Greeks have gone, they said, and the walls are no longer necessary. Let us make a hole in the wall and drag the horse in. And that because hearing the story of that last man, because he is told the false story, and they became happy. They delighted to hear this story. And the Greeks have gone. They said, Trojans said, the Greeks have gone, and the walls are no longer necessary. The walls are no longer necessary. Now no need to build the strong walls. And let us make a hole in the wall and drag the horse in. And what did he decide? To make a hole in the wall and to drag the horse in, because it was too big to drag into the gate, and that's why they decided to make a hole to the wall, because they had built a big wall, strong wall, and that is when they delighted, because they thought that the Greeks had gone and they sailed away from here, and so they decided to drag the wooden horse into their gate, and that's why they decided to make a big hole to the wall. So so then let's stop here, and let's continue in the next video.